Hello everyone, my name is Arvind Kumar. I'm doing my MSc Software Systems at Coimbatore Institute of Technology. I'm here to give you a short demo of my project e-commerce portal which I did for my Java and DBMS lab. So the main purpose of an e-commerce portal is to allow the customers to browse and purchase products. It must have an easy to use interface for both the customer as well as the administrator. So let's take a look at the application. This is the ER diagram for the project. It has four entities: customer, category, product, and purchases. Out of these, the purchases acts as a relational entity. For the customer, the username acts as the primary key, and for the category and product, the category ID and the product ID acts as a primary key respectively. One category can have many products, so it has a one-to-many relationship, and many customers can purchase many products, so it can have a many-to-many relationship. That's it for the ER diagram. This is the first page which appears when you launch the application. So there are two types of users in this project, which is the administrator and the customer. So the administrator has full permissions, whereas the customer has only limited permissions. So first, let's log in as a customer and let's take a look at the customer module. So in order to use the application, the customer must create an account. So you can create an account by clicking on the sign up button. So the customer must fill in all these details. He must provide a valid email ID for the username, and each of these fields are validated using regular expressions. So any invalid entry can be checked. So I already have created an account. So let's log in with that. So I'm going to log in with this. So this is a shopping page which appears once the customer logs in. So up here there is a profile button in which he can view and edit his own details. So any changes made here will be automatically updated in the database. So he can, for example, modify his age, and if he clicks on update, those changes are automatically updated, and the actions shows his previous transactions. For example, these are all the products purchased by him, and these are all the transactions made by him on the specific date. So he can buy a product by just selecting a product from these categories. For example, I'm choosing the Harry Potter and I'm adding to cart. So the product will be automatically added to the cart. And if we chooses another product, for example t-shirts, and I'm adding to it, and in order to proceed for the payment, all he has to do is click this button. So once he clicks it, the total amount appears and the message will be notified to the customer. So that's it for the customer module. Next, let's take a look at the administrator module. So you must enter the administrator's username and the password. So once you log in, this is the home page for the administrator. These are all the various functions which can be performed by the administrator. So first, let's list the customers. So once you click this button, the details of all the customers would appear, and these are some of the filters which can be performed for the customers data. You can sort by age, and you can also search by a specific username in order to retrieve a particular account. So once you give this, his particular detail would appear, and you can also search the details for location. So for location, I'm using the city name. So this are the details which match the city. That's it for the customers. So next, let's take a look at the products. If you click this button, all the details of all the products would appear. You can also view the products as per category, and these are some of the filters which can be applied for the products. This you can sort by rating, and this is as per price. And you can also view the products which are low in stock. So I have kept the stock limit as 20. So if the stock of the product is less than 20, those products would appear here. And you can also add the products to the inventory. So there are two tables here, which is the category table and the products table. So the number of products in each category would be equal to the total number of products belonging to that category. So if you want to update the stock of a product, you can choose one product. So I'm choosing, for example, Pixel 4, in which the stock is 34. So if I'm adding 5 more, here the number is updated to 39, as well as the total number of products in the belonging to category 1 will also be updated. And you can also add a new product. So for example, I am adding to the category 4, the product name is Nike. I'm adding about 15 or 16. So I'm setting the price to 3000. I'm sorry, the rating to 4.5 and the price to 3000. So once if I add, the product will be added, and the number of products would also be updated here, and the new product will also appear here. Another functionality for the administrator is to take a look at the transactions. So these show the total number of purchases by a customer at a particular date, and these show the products purchased by them. So you can, for example, give a product name and view the customers who have bought that product. So if I search the product, these customers have bought the MacBook Pro. Similarly, it is applicable to each and every product. You can also search using the username, and the from date and to date is to show the transactions happening between the two dates. So these are all the products purchased on 24th April. And you can also view the most demanding products. So these are all the most demanding products, which means these products are those which were bought the most number of times. That's it for the administrators module. In this project, in addition to the normal database features, I have also included few additional features like triggers, indexes, and sequences. So, for example, in each of the search query performed, there is an index associated with it, which makes the retrieval process much faster. This helps in improving the efficiency of the search. And I've also used triggers to automatically calculate the number of products in the categories table. So as I showed earlier, whenever I add a product to the products table, the total number of products in the category table is also automatically updated. This is done using triggers. And I've also used indexes to store the customers and the products in a sequential manner. So this document consists of all the code required for the creation of the project. This consists all the table creations, trigger creations, as well as the index creations. I will also attach this file to my GitHub profile, so make sure you take a look at it. That's all for this project. Thank you.